Hey, great work so far. You're almost at the end of Module 2. Congratulations. In this video, lesson number 3, I want to summarize the most common and effective acceptance techniques for you. We'll be adding a couple new ones that we haven't covered yet. So I want you to download the handout below this video, which has all the acceptance techniques written out for you. It's a summary there of all the acceptance techniques. Most of them are self-explanatory and we've covered them in detail already. But like I said, there's 2 on the sheet that are going to be new to you, and I want to make sure that you're practicing those effectively. So I'm going to go through those with you right now. So the first one is called the choice to feel. The choice to feel. This is a very powerful question. Suppose I could give you a choice. Option A, you never have to feel this painful feeling ever again. Ever. But it means you lose all capacity to love and care. You care about nothing and no one. Nothing matters, no one matters. Life becomes meaningless because you don't care about anything whatsoever. Option B, you get love and care. People matter to you. Life matters. You care about what you want to do and what happens. And when there's a gap between what you want and what you've got, painful feelings like this come up. Which option do you choose? So this question obviously confronts us with the human condition. If we're going to love and care, then we're going to feel pain. Love and pain are intimate dance partners. They always go hand in hand. In order to avoid pain, some people try desperately hard not to care or love or want. They may try to do this in a myriad of different ways, from drugs and alcohol to social withdrawal to proclaiming nothing matters or I don't care about anything. Obviously, those attempts are doomed to failure because they paradoxically end up creating more pain, not less. I mean, think about yourself and those times that you've withdrawn socially. In the long run, did that really help? So, which option do you choose? Now, most people will choose option B. Some people choose option A, and I completely understand why you would choose that. Life maybe right now is so painful for you, you do anything to stop the pain, no matter what the cost. But let me ask you this. Isn't this what you've been trying to do? You know, whether you take drugs or get drunk or stay in bed all day or withdraw from your friends or even cut yourself with a knife, aren't those all just ways of trying to stop the pain? And how is that actually working? In the long run, are these strategies actually making your life less painful or more painful? So I like the choice to feel exercise and believe everyone should go through it once, since it provokes really good reflection. I mean, that's a question that we should all ask ourselves. And the second new technique is under the heading metaphors on the handout that I referred to earlier. And we've talked about the quicksand metaphor already, but we haven't covered the demons on the boat metaphor. The demons on the boat. So that's the one that I want to go through right now. So imagine you're steering a boat out at sea, and there are all these big, scary, ugly demons that live beneath the deck of the boat. And they've made a deal with you. As long as you drift aimlessly out at sea, they'll stay beneath the deck so you don't have to look at them. So this is okay for a while, but then you see all these other boats heading toward the shore. And you know that where you really want to go is where they're going. You've got maps and plans, there are places you want to see. So you muster up the courage and you turn the tiller and head towards the shore. But the instant the boat changes, all the demons rush up from below the decks and threaten to tear you to pieces. And they look mean, and they're huge, razor-sharp teeth, massive horns, and enormous claws. and they say, "We're gonna tear you to shreds, we're gonna rip you to pieces." Then you're terrified. And you go, "Whoa, sorry, demons," and you turn the boat around and head back out to sea. As soon as the boat is drifting aimlessly once more, the demons disappear, and you breathe, of course, a sigh of relief. And for a while it's okay, drifting without any direction, but then you see all those other boats heading toward the shore again, and you look down your maps and your plans, and you know where you really want to go. So once again you pluck up the courage, turn the tiller, and the instant the boat changes direction, the demons are back. Huge teeth, huge claws, "We're gonna kill you." Now here's the thing. Although these demons have been threatening to kill you your whole life, they've never actually harmed you. That's because they can't. They have no capacity to harm you. All they can do is threaten you. And as long as you believe that they're going to do the things they say they're going to do, they've got control of the boat. So, armed with this knowledge, if heading toward the shore really matters, what do you need to do? Right, you need to keep your hands on that tiller and keep heading towards the shore. The demons will then gather around and try to intimidate you, but that's all they can do. And as you let them gather around, you'll be able to get a good look at them in direct sunlight, and you'll realize that they're nowhere near as big and nasty as they appeared. And as you keep your hands on that tiller heading towards the shore, you notice that there's an entire new world here. There's the sky and the sea, the sun and the wind and fish and birds and other ships. There's a whole world out there to explore and appreciate, not just these demons. And notice that no matter how far you are from the shore, the instant you turn that tiller, you're on an adventure. You're instantly moving in the direction you want to go, instead of drifting aimlessly. Alright, so those are the two new acceptance techniques I wanted to cover with you. The choice to feel and the demons on a boat metaphor. And again, I encourage you to try those out for yourself, reread those over, and just ponder what they're trying to get at. Remember, expansion is a very powerful acceptance skill, and as we talked about, the more you practice, the better you get. So try it out with different feelings, both strong and mild ones. Use every opportunity. For example, if you're stuck in traffic, caught in a slow-moving line, or waiting for a friend who's running late, use that time to practice expansion. Notice what you're feeling in that moment. Is it boredom, anxiety, irritation? Whatever it is, observe it. Breathe into it, create space for it, and allow it. At least then you'll be using your time constructively to develop a new skill instead of merely struggling with your feelings. It's up to you to take action. So use the upcoming week to take what you've learned in this module about troubleshooting expansion and using your fear to your advantage. Continue to practice acceptance to hone the skill even further. Then in the next module, we'll be covering how to live in the present. It's impossible to be both present and anxious at the same time. So the more time you spend in the here and now, the less anxious you will be. It's a simple fact. I look forward to sharing those teachings with you soon. All the best, keep up the great work you are doing, and we'll talk soon.